Welcome back and thank you for joining me. You need to consider whenever you say you love someone or someone say that they love you and they want to be in a relationship with you or they want to get married to you. For most, that is enough. However, I am here to tell you you need to do a little bit more evaluation and introspection into yourself as a person and the other person who you're considering to be in a relationship with. Are you in love just because it's love? You love the idea of love. Is it because of the security of what that person brings or what that person has to offer? Or is it because of all the things that that person brings? And you find yourself being endowed to wanting to have that person as to being in love, have that person towards yourself. If you're looking for a long-lasting relationship and you consider love has a doorway into that relationship, I'm here to tell you then that love is not enough. It's not that love doesn't have anything to do with it. Love is the main reason for it in the first place. However, you need to consider who are you as a person and who that person is as a person or a human being. What are the characteristics that you have or that needs to be worked on? If it's love as you say, and there's no rush. If it's love as you claim or love as you want, then love consists of all the good things. Love consists of the proper character, the proper foundation. The word love is thrown around often today. Love, you love this or you love that. However, when it comes to a relationship, if you are considering this to be something of a long-lasting value to you, then you need to understand that love is built from the proper foundation coming from you as a human being. You need to have the proper characteristics to hold and to cultivate and to maintain that love. Otherwise, there's no love there. What is it that you're loving? What it is that you are loved for? Do you have a good character? Does that person have a good character? Or does that even matter to you? Because if the character part of it, if you don't take that into the equation, then you need to understand that you don't have a foundation, and whatever it is that you're building or you call in love is only based on all the other things. Which, if all the other things are the external things, the money or any other external tangible things, then you need to understand that this is not long lasting. So for any young person out there, whether it could be young or old, let me just put it like that, you need to understand that if you're not just trying to say these words, then you need to understand words has love, which is a beautiful thing. Then you need to take into consideration, and there's no reason that you or the other person that you're claiming love should have no objection to this. You both should go through the process of courting or to being endowed to each other. You need to go through that process where you're self-evaluating one or the other person. You need to do that because you're gonna have to strip away the things that no longer serves not just you but that relationship, that person. Because see, now love consists of, whenever it comes to relationship, It's no longer about just you, it's also the other person, that relationship. In the same way, whenever it comes to small things like having disagreements or arguments, it's not you against the person, it's you and that person against the issue or against the problem. So, love, a little bit more in depth, is built upon a good foundation, and that good foundation is you having good characteristics, that integrity, that transparency, that trust, that loyalty, that solid foundation wherein there is no second thought of whether or not I can depend upon myself first and primarily, and secondly, can I depend upon the other person who I'm now conjoined with to say, okay, this is a proper relationship. And if you don't have all these things, then what is it that you are calling love? So take the time out. Love is a beautiful thing. However, if you are not trying to rush into a quick, short-term relationship or friendship, because it can be just having platonic friendships as well, where love, true love, wholesome love exists. If you do consider yourself, wanting to get into all these stuff, and you value such core values and things, intangible things as love, then yeah, you need to take that time to make sure you firstly and primarily as a person are able to give these things, and you are also able to receive these things, because it is not just about the love itself. It's mainly about the two people that are claiming that love exists in between and in this entire situation that is going on, which is called relationships or friendships. It's not just about the giving, it's also about the receiving. Are you capable or able enough? Are you at that point in your life where you are able to receive proper and good love and all the things that comes with? It might not be all the exciting things that you see on the external, or comparing yourself to others and the way they're going about their friendships or relationship. It might not be that. It might be different to you. It might be specific just to you. Are you able to receive that? Because not everyone is able to receive love. Not everyone is able to give it. So there's a lot of times in today's world where a lot of people, they go through a lot, and at some point they may ask for certain things. They may pray. They might be religious, or they might just say to themselves, these are the things that I want. However, whenever it presents itself to them, it might not be in the fashion that they imagine it or that they would like it to be. However, it may come differently, but it is the same at that foundation. And so, are you open enough? Are you understanding enough? What is it that you're asking for? What is it that you're getting into? Because I'm here to tell you that you simply shouldn't be getting into a friendship or a relationship just because love, or for the reason of love. That is not good enough. Who are you as a person? Who is that person? Because there's no way that it's going to last if you're not a good person, or that person is not a good person, or if you are not at least, let me just say that, if you're not at least at the point wherein you have that self-accountability, and you are able to acknowledge enough that, okay, you are that much of a sponge wherein you can make those corrections, Your ego is now put to the side because you're not being hurt by pride or ego anymore. Whenever you understand that you aren't perfect, because you're not. If you're at least at that point where you understand that, okay, things may require different things, things may go awry, things may not be the way that I imagine it to be. So I may need to be able to adjust, to change things, because the things that serves you may no longer serve you anymore whenever it comes to that conjoining of two person, two individual. I'm just saying this to simply, you need to consider it is whenever it comes to love, because often in today's society, people simply give love a bad name, even though they really can't. You use it, or a lot of people use it, but however, it's not love itself. Love is love. There's no way you can taint it. If you say love and it doesn't work out the way you want it to, it's either you or the other person. The vibe, the emotion, the atmosphere of love has nothing to do with it. It's you. And I'm here to tell you that it's you or the other person that you are involved with. All these good things are sustainable and exist on their own, intangibly. It's always the individuals, the human beings, the persons involved that screws it up. So, love is a good thing. It's a great thing. So if you're entering into a relationship, you need to consider relationship, friendship. Just take the time to consider, do I need to take a little bit more time to just to kind of fix a little bit of things with myself, so I don't bring all that negativity, that all my baggage, all my past traumas into this relationship? Am I really ready to receive this good thing? Because I still have all these things going on that I've been through or that I'm currently going through. Just take the time out, and things may work out better than you think it actually is.